Verses 12 through 16, oh my gosh, I am sending him who is my very heart back to you. I would have liked to keep him with me so that he could take your place in helping me while I'm in chains for the gospel. But I didn't want to do anything without your consent, so that any favor you do would not seem forced. Because that would be, slavery. Okay. But would be voluntary. Perhaps the reason he was separated from you for a little while was that you might have him back forever. No longer as a slave, but better as a slave, as a dear brother. He is very dear to me, but even dearer to you, both as a fellow man and as a brother in the Lord. Philemon's probably sitting like straight up at this point in his chair. And we can watch him lifting his eyes up to the reader who's been reading this letter the whole time, to the whole congregation. I am sending him who is my very heart back to you. Who's standing next to the reader? Who does he have to make eye contact with as he hears these words? No longer as a slave, but better than a slave. As a dear brother, he is very dear to me, but even dearer to you, both as a fellow man and as a brother in the Lord. He looks up, he sees Onesimus in the flesh standing next to this reader. They make eye contact. And this appeal to consent, to voluntary consent, is the radical reversal of any way that Philemon's power, Philemon's position of privilege and authority and grandeur is on trial, becomes on trial. Because in this moment, as he makes eye contact with Onesimus, the Holy Spirit starts creeping in to open the only kind of possibilities that are possible when you make eye contact with total weakness. My very heart, my beloved brother Onesimus, not property. And in this extraordinary moment of contact, Philemon's discipleship and consistent ethic of love is put on full display before his community. What will the most powerful person in the room do?